Hey, all my friends, relatives, and cousins. Today is Monday, November 17th, and going to do this really quick video because a friend of mine just recently asked me whether I do more calls or I do more puts. Now, if you remember from previous videos, a call means that I'm thinking that the price is going to go up, and a put means you're thinking that the option or the price is going to go down. And my answer was, it's usually about 50-50. Today just happens to be a perfect example of how that worked out. As you look at the chart, this left-hand chart that I'm pointing to is a 1 hour chart. The right-hand chart that we're looking at right here is my 1 minute chart. So I have them both up so I can see them both at the same time. Now, when the market opened, looking right here at my 1 minute, I'm sorry, at my 1 hour chart. Let me see if I can draw an example here. Looking at the 1 hour chart, if I can circle right in here, right there where I'm circling, that is just in this gray area just before the market opened. And the green candle is just when the market opened. So if you look at this in a 1 minute perspective, that's how it looks over here, just before the market opened and when the market opened. So as you can see, it started to go up. And what I ended up doing at 8:38, that's around in here, I ended up buying a call option. And I stayed in this call option until around 8:56. So that was 18 minutes. I did buy a call option, and that call option was good for $7 per contract. But I noticed that it wasn't going any higher. It didn't look like it was going to go any higher than the previous day high. And the previous day high was last Friday. So I took my $7 and I called it quits at that time. Now, I didn't have anything else to do today, so I decided to have breakfast, do some other things, watch the prices right, and just relax. But I put in an alert. So right back here, if you I'm looking at my 1 hour chart again on the left, right up in here, I put an alert. And I put the alert saying, if it goes lower than this pink candle, I'm going to get in again. So my phone alerted me that it was starting to drop again, and I got in here. Now let's move and look at it on a 1 minute chart. I'm trying to move this over so you guys can see. Okay, let's move this here. So remember, all of this here, I was not doing anything. It's just sideways. I had already taken a call option, gotten in and gotten out. Then when I received the alert, it was around 12, a little bit after 12 p.m. today. Let's try to get it up there to 12 o'clock. Okay, right up in here, I got that alert that it was starting to drop. And here it's continuing to drop. So I stayed in this particular trade from 12:04 to 1:04. Let's go right to 1:04. I went a little bit too far. Right up in here. So let's open this up a little so you can see more. Okay, now you can better see the drop. So the drop started back in here and continued down. And I got out, like I said, around 104. Well, that particular trade was good for $116 per contract. So that was a put. So I ended up taking a call early in the morning. I put an alert in so that if it did decide to drop, if the market dropped, I would be ready to trade again. Now, this doesn't always happen because some days I'm not at home in the afternoons. Some days I just trade for the first half an hour or hour or so in the mornings. But in this particular case, since I was home, I didn't want to sit at the computer all day and watch each minute in each tick. So I just put an alert in. And when it alerted me, I went back to the computer, looked at it, saw that the market was now starting to drop. I took that particular trade with a put. And like I said, I got in at 92 cents and I got out at $2.01. And that was good for an additional $109 per contract. So you can do both in one day. So it's never a situation where you just always buy calls or you just always buy puts. You take what the market gives you, look at the setup, and get in, get out, make your money. Now all I'm doing is I'm going to wait and see what happens on Tuesday. I'm finished for sure for the day because I made enough and I'm good. So I hope that answers your questions. I hope that gives you guys some insight. Look forward to a new video coming soon. Please like, subscribe, send these videos to your friends, relatives, and cousins, and let them know that there's opportunities out here. Take care, and thanks again for watching.